Hi there, my name is Allie, and in this video we're going to be reviewing QuickPay. So in order to make a payment in MX Merchant 6, we use the QuickPay button, which is found over here on the left-hand navigation. And when we click it, we'll see the pop-up come up. So starting across the top, we can pick whether this is going to be a sale or a refund. And then our tender type, if it's card, cash, or check. And then if card, if it's card not present, card present and keyed, or card present and swiped. All of these can be set for defaults, can be set in our settings and payment section. So if you have a USB card reader plugged in, you would go ahead and use card present swiped. I'll just walk through the card present and keyed or card not present steps so that way you can see what it's like for the long version. So we just enter in the total dollar amount of the transaction, and then we type in the card number. And based on your loss prevention settings that you've set up, you may see all or some of these across the bottom. So we go ahead and enter that in. Now, we could go ahead and charge it automatically, or we could use the advanced section. And in the advanced section, we can add a memo and note if we want to. We can look up the customer's name if we already had a customer in there, or we could enter a new customer name, which would create a new customer record, a customer number, a PO order and invoice number if we have one, and then if it's tax exempt. If it's not, then we could enter the tax amount if we wanted to. And then down here at the bottom are the toggles authorize and settle funds. So if we turn off settle funds, then we're just going to be authorizing the payment. That would be an auth only transaction. And then if we didn't want to authorize and we just wanted to enter in the authorization code, this would be a ticket only. So most of the time that's not going to be needed. If you are a business that needs to do an authorization only or a ticket only transaction, these will make a lot of sense to you. However, if you don't, then just pretend they're not there. So we can go ahead and charge this amount. And then I do have my loss prevention settings turned on, so I did have them check for the postal code and the street address since we entered them, but I'd asked it to not auto decline. So that's another video. Go ahead and look at the loss prevention settings video if you have questions about that. So back to the QuickPay transaction, we've got our approve screen here, and we've got the date and timestamp of the transaction, the last four of the card, the authorization code, the total dollar amount, and then our receipt options. So we can email, text, or print the receipt. If we print, it just opens it up into a new tab for us to print it. Text allows us to enter in the phone number for that the customer wants it to be sent to, and go ahead and click send. And then email does the same thing. We can go ahead and enter in an email and click send for that as well. So if we fail to enter in a customer on the other page, on the actual payment page itself when we were taking QuickPay, then we can also add them here. So we can create a new customer if we want to. Go through these. If you wanted to enter a customer number, you could. And we can go ahead and click save. So now this is going to be added to Allie example, and she would like it to be texted to her. And we're done. So that was taking a QuickPay transaction. We can see that our dashboard has updated, and we can go to the payments tab and see where that payment is now and follow it through.